Fries and shots, this time today we're making beer bread. For our beer bread, this is quick and easy. I'm just taking 2 cups of flour. You can do 3 cups of flour, but I'm doing 2 cups of flour and a cup of white cornmeal. But like I said, you can do whatever you want right there. And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then we're going to also do a tablespoon of baking powder. Make sure it's a nice flat level tablespoon. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda. I only have a half here. And then of course, everything needs salt. Put the salt in there. I'm not going to really measure the salt, kind of put some in there. And then take a beer. We're going to pour the beer in there. And make sure it's mixed around. And then this will just need a little mixing to mix around, and then we'll put it in the cast iron skillet. Just like with my cornbread, I have it in the oven. I have the skillet piping hot and greased up. So it's gonna make this nice crunchy edge on this bread. Gotta mix it around. There we go. See, that's starting to look a lot better. Come on over and let's put this in the oven. Well, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I just used what beer I had on hand. Go ahead and get that bread dough down in here. Got some that tried to escape. Now you hear it sizzling, just like with other breads. I guess we can flatten it down if we want. I'm going to leave it in kind of like this giant biscuit looking thing. And then we're going to take that and we're going to put it in the oven at 375 for about a half an hour. And then we'll set the timer for a half an hour. Well, set the timer for a half an hour. And I'll see you in a half an hour. Alright, it's been a half an hour. Go ahead and let's get this guy out of the oven. Now that's what you want right there. It's nice and golden brown. Looks like a giant biscuit. Let's go ahead and let's get this off here. As you can see here, I have some fresh out of the oven beer bread. Of course, you got to get some butter for that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I make videos like this every week. Take a piece of butter here. Little piece of bread to sample it with. Very hot. Just got out of the oven. And so go. I personally don't really think that it tastes like beer. I'm sure it has kind of a beer-like, I guess, taste to it. But mostly with flour and everything, it mostly dilutes it out. And you know, I've been making this for years, so it brings back lots of memories. Also, yeah, if you drink responsibly. But I went ahead. This week's video was making beer bread. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.